Hello, and welcome back to Hidden Gems and Other Oddities with me, Darcy Bits. This is Paradise Killer. With me today is B. Let's get started.
Paradise Killer.
Paradise Killer. So, well, that was fast loading. Last time we left off, we had made it through the opulent ziggurat into the Syndicate graveyard and out past here. Look at all this. And found our good friend One Last Kiss. And we asked her a few questions, and she seemed pretty knowledgeable, but also very like, I'm not going to tell you. Ha ha ha, I know the answer, but I'm not going to tell you. We have a few more questions we still need to ask her.
Yeah.
Ooh, question marks.
Also,
Looking
you should ask
for
her about
some truth.
demonology after we hang out.
What?
We should also ask her about demonology after we hang out.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. Like,
Yuri's alibi. Alright. Did you see Yuri last night?
The truth is all around you, investigator.
He was in the gardens, investigator. But what if there is a gap? You should speak to Lydia. What if there was a gap? A weird way of saying that. Alright. Second Holy Seal. Alright, this is the one I really want to ask you about. What do you know about the Second Holy Seal?
What mysteries are around us?
The mystery of mysteries. What is it? What's the secret? A closely guarded secret. People have found the answer.
Sure.
Who? That's too easy.
I don't like this.
I'm a busy woman. You are, but the path is worth treading. I have seen things, people talking, things being discarded. You'll need to search behind contrivances. Okay. In your professional opinion, could the demon possessing Henry keep Henry alive in the depths of space? There haven't been any recorded incidents of it, but the universe is a vast and mysterious place. When a demon possesses a person, they fuse with them, sometimes purely physically, sometimes only psychically. Henry's demon did both. It exerts a significant power over Henry. Enough power to allow his body to withstand a vacuum. Demons are not from our planet. They come from the most terrifying reaches of the cosmos. They are attuned to space in a way we can never be. Some demonic races exist only as a psychic shadow. Some navigate the edges of black holes. Some bend cosmic energy into huge cities. The right demon could definitely hold the body together while outside of our world. What about psychically feeling out and manipulating a lock on another planet? I don't know what that means. The Second Holy Seal sounds thrilling, investigator. It varies from race to race, but the demons understand space far better than us. They understand that the cosmos isn't just physical, it exists as a psychic plane as well. Some demonic races can see the psychic shape of space. They can see the essence of everything and how it is linked on planes we can't comprehend. What are the chances of the demon possessing Henry being one that can hold his body together in the vacuum of space, psychically perceive the inner workings of a secret lock? That is a lot.
Are you happy with your truths?
What are the chances of the council being murdered and the exiled investigator being brought back? Slim then. You'll need to decide what the truth is. Murder of Grace Bloodlines. That's a question.
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened?
Tell me about what happened. I received a call from my dear Grand Marshal. She had arrested someone that was possessed and needed an exorcism. I was meeting with Architect Carmelina at the time. A meeting about what? The next island, Perfect 25. One of her obsessions has been creating structures which repel demonic corruption. She asked to come She asked to come with me to view the exorcism.
Well, that's new.
Is that normal? No, but I understood her interest. We arrived and she inspected the scene before I started my exorcism. She left to wait outside the apartment. Henry was secured and Akiko stepped out of the room to speak to Carmelina. I slipped into my meditative trance to perform the exorcism.
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
Planes of existence swirled around me. I was lost in the maelstrom with no sense of place or direction.
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
Then the life was choked out of me. I have no idea who the attacker was or which direction they came from. I died, murdered. A short while later, I was floating above the island. I felt an all-consuming rage. I drifted towards the heavens, but my fury allowed me to claw my way back to the island. Now, here I am.
Got it.
These islands, huh?
You're telling me.
Who would benefit from a crime like these?
More than you know. Okay, KHX. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Another mystery for the great investigator. I don't know what happened to him, but he's still on the island somewhere. Yeah, alright, we knew that. Grand Marshal last night. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
What mysteries are around us?
Speak to the Grand Marshal, investigator. See if you believe her. Okay. Did you see the architect last night?
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
Have you asked witness? Convenient she was there, isn't it? Did you see Crimson last night? You should speak to her, investigator. She doesn't have an alibi anyone can corroborate. It's true. That's why I was hoping you could corroborate it.
Yeah.
Doom Jazz's alibi. Did you see the doctor last night?
Do you understand, investigator?
His clinic holds a secret.
Oh, we should look at that.
I don't know if there's anything we haven't seen, but I'd be curious if there's something that is like overlookable without knowing there's more. That seems unlikely though, right?
No, that seems like one thing I like about this game is you can like find everything at any time.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night?
The truth is all around you, investigator.
The logs at the Paradise Gates will confirm several things. Their alibis and their time frame. Consider the time frame, investigator. And witness's alibi. Did you see Witness to the end last night?
Mystery awaits.
Witness and Carmelina spent the evening together. I wonder if that means anything. Do you know anything about the murder of the marshal guards outside of the council building?
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
The council building is awash with evidence, investigator. Check everywhere. What secrets does the sea hold? What about the reaching for the sky? Secrets the sea hold? Is that just the knife? Is that all they mean?
Yeah. I think we first got the roof. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. The knife on the beach and the stuff on the roof. That makes sense. Henry's escape. What do you know about the escape last night?
What mysteries are around us?
Everyone is lying. What about the distance and time? Yeah, we already did that. That couldn't have done in the time frame that they said. Have you checked that? Did Henry go through the Syndicate HQ? He'll have been logged if he did. And demonic possession. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Mystery awaits.
Was his possession when these wheels were set in motion? You should find out. What if someone set him up? What if this was part of the plan? What if someone needed to trigger the end of the island? What if someone accessed the grimoire in the library? I haven't been to the library.
We should.
Yeah, that stood out to me. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Let's hang out. Got time to chat? I have all the time in the world until the island ends.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
I want to ask you about being deceived by a god. You're the expert in that, aren't you, investigator?
Oh, burn.
You were our exorcist. You're the expert in all things astral. I want to know how it happens. The victim catches the attention of a god. The god begins to speak to them in their dreams. Why do you think you caught the attention of a god? Pragmatic, paradise, psyche, or cheeky? Catch your eye.
I like the second one.
I think I'm gonna go with the first one. I want to see what she has to say about the Paradise Psycho unit.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
I was the head of the Paradise Psycho unit. A perfect target for the machinations of a god looking for power.
Do you understand, investigator?
Damned Harmony saw an opportunity with you. The key that would unlock the syndicate. He wanted to kill us all and feed us off the released psychic energy. The immortal syndicate have a lot of energy to give off. He might have resurrected.
Wait, isn't that what we're trying to do anyway?
Interesting. Grim, the only god, or ashamed of my fault.
Oh.
I think Grim, yeah.
Yeah.
He'd have been the only god in town. The gods have no sense of community, do they? Frighteningly antique, yet they have learned nothing.
Do you understand, investigator?
Stay out of the shadows of your past, investigator.
Oh, nice.
Alright, cool.
Let's start with demonology.
Let's ask about demonology. Ooh, alright. What was Montserrat's plan? With regards to demons?
Laughable.
Millennia ago, he would never have gone with Carmelina's plan. He changed. He wanted control. All the rulers do. The syndicate wasn't reviving gods fast enough. We were struggling with the demons, continual thorn in our sides. Carmelina's plan to block demonic corruption is flawed. The demons would be repelled from the island structures, but would still possess our cattle. They will scapegoat the citizens. He could come down fiercer on them. A nice move for an aspiring despot.
What the hell?
That isn't the Montserrat I remember. Immortality isn't a good thing. It warps the mind. He followed in the footsteps of Ezekiel. They went too far. The new island is born. You will have to live with it. I love having something to look forward to. Demon.
So yeah. So okay. So it's interesting that she's talking about gods and demon part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. So it seems like pretty related.
Yeah, that makes sense that there's at least some stuff there. Yeah, I don't really know. I still don't really know what the gods are. Like demons, we have a pretty good idea, right? They like are tied to space and the cosmos, and they can travel through it and stuff. And then they talk about God being buried under like Rome or something.
Yeah, I was like confused
like,
about Syndical's goal because like they were saying like what the Dan Harmony was trying to do was like resurrected stuff. Isn't that what the Syndicate's trying to do?
I think what they were saying is that it would A, kill all of us in the process, and B, it would be the only god to get resurrected.
Oh, they want to resurrect all the gods at the same time? Okay.
I don't know. Just like, it seems like maybe an impractical way of resurrecting a god or something.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't really know exactly what that means, because I don't know how it was doing stuff if it wasn't, like, alive? I don't know.
Yeah,
a little bit unclear.
I wonder if Sly and the Judge would give us some more of like the basic premise or something more hints at that.
Maybe. I wouldn't mind if we find ourselves in that direction, giving them a visit.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind if I find we're there.
Cool. How was Kamalina demon-proof the island? Demons and gods are just alien beings from a different world. They enter our world through psychic pathways that bridge huge distances in the universe. Traveling along a pathway breaks down the demon's form. Their psychic image crosses space and gathers as solid matter when they arrive on the island. The marshals hunt those demons down and exterminate them. Soldiers have their uses after all. When demons don't manage to assume a fully corporeal form, they soak into the physical structure of the island.
Sure.
And the island becomes corrupted.
Laughable.
The rot sets in, and the island must end. Carmelina and Masahiro Heavy Industries developed a new technique that repels this corruption. Their plan is to charge the particles in our air, stopping demons from being able to latch on to the physicality of the island. the very concrete will repel the demons. Does that mean that Perfect 25 will be filled with demons floating around in the air?
Is that how it works? I don't know.
That's the dirty secret. Demons will still come to the island. They need somewhere to go.
The cattle, yeah.
The next best thing to the island structure is the minds of citizens. Perfect 25 will be a hotbed of demonic possession. Human minds are malleable and porous, unlike concrete. We have a certain amount of latent psychic ability. Okay, stop for a second. The plans for 25 were already starting.
Yeah.
Right? When Grace was murdered. Right? Grace took Carmelina to see an exorcism. Now, the question is this information from before she died or from after? Because she's been floating around the island for a while, right? So she could know things even after she died.
Yeah, actually, would you mind scrolling up in the chat log for a sec?
Sure. Where do you want to go? How far?
I just want to see if, like, she said when this information was being discussed.
I don't think so. Like, that's I'm discussing it because I don't think it came up. And what's interesting to me about that is, if this was something that was like she knew before she died, she would have been like, "Hey, this is a terrible idea, and here's why. I'm the exorcist. I'd know." Right? And if it's something she just discovered up later, then it's like, okay, cool, they developed this test technique, and it was flawed, and nobody knew because there was no exorcist. But it seems likely that it's one of these things that if she was able to share the information, it wouldn't have happened, and someone didn't want that.
Yeah.
That seems most likely.
So she might not have known the plans before she died, but they might have figured she would figure it out when eventually. So before revealing the plans, they killed her.
That's possible. It's also possible that, like, when Carmelina was like, "Hey, I've got this idea, let me bounce this idea off of you," and she was like, "No, that's terrible. That won't work. Let me show you an exorcism so I can explain demon stuff to you," or something. And then Carmelina killed her because she was like, "I don't care, haha." But
no, I think what she's implying is that Montserrat wanted the plan to fail if he wanted to, like, use it to exert more power, and
sure.
Which might mean Carmelina might have thought it would succeed because she doesn't know about it, but, like, Montserrat might have known, but decided to say, "Yeah, it's a great idea," even though he knows it's a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't have a great grasp on Montserrat as, like, a dead person.
She
did say something about Montserrat wanting to.
And also Layla Updike said that's not the Montserrat I remember, and she said that he changed.
True, very true.
Yeah.
The structure of the island will be safe and permanent, but the citizens are the sacrifice being made to the pursuit of perfection.
I don't like this.
The marshals will be busy.
Those are facts.
And so will
they the truth?
And so will you if you get to reform the Paradise Psycho Unit.
The investigator is here.
That's not my priority. It will be. Interesting.
I wonder if there might be an option to, like, give, like, the wrong answer, but in a way that, like, just stops the whole island chain from happening.
Oh, whether or not you can, like, I'm sure there's, like a billion different endings, but, like, is there something to intentionally doing something, like shaping events as opposed to finding the truth?
The correct answer might not be the one you want to give, depending on,
that's really interesting. I'm also just thinking about this idea of, like, okay, we're talking about who is benefiting, right? Like she keeps saying, who would benefit from a crime like this? There are people who are benefiting from the island not actually being perfect, right? But
initially, one of those people is Montserrat, who is dead, but
right. But what's interesting about that is that I don't know what that has to do with the council being killed, right?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't sound like the council was stopping Perfect 25 from coming around, being like, "Hey, we gotta wait a little bit longer on Perfect 25. It's not ready," right? Like, that wasn't the thing.
Well, maybe they're trying to kill the council for, like, preserving the syndicate. That's it.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure there's a reason. I'm just trying to actually talk about this specific situation, right?
Oh,
instead, the only crime that we're seeing that seems to be connected to Perfect 25 being not perfect but useful for certain people is Grace's murder, right?
Yeah.
assuming that, someone was like, if I kill her, we can go through with this ridiculous plan. And that
Yeah.
seems quite possible. And of course, Grace's murder is inherently linked to Henry, and Henry is linked to the council murder. So I think that's the through line we gotta try and follow, right?
Yeah.
Who killed her has a motive that's connected to Henry, and then somehow 10 years later, I don't know.
Well, no. What I'm pointing out here is that
Mhm.
it might be a different faction that killed Grace. It's one that killed the council.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Yeah, and they might have a head opposing ends. Like her murder was for opposing the council murder.
Sure.
Yeah.
Opposing ends. That's an interesting point. I was going to say something like, I'm not sure
Or
how useful it is to say, oh, this always could be a possibility, because it could be, and you should keep it in mind, but it doesn't necessarily lead me to any sort of conclusion.
Yeah.
But having the idea that they're opposing, that is interesting, and I hadn't considered.
yeah, I mean, I think it's like I don't mean like that. And it is to be clear, I don't mean like her murder was directly supposed to make the council murder not happen. I mean like the people who wanted her dead had the opposite goals of the people who wanted the council dead.
Yeah, totally. I could see that being possible. Is what we're going to find out.
Yeah.
How is a god's deception different to the illegal communication that allows demons on the island? Do you believe a human has the same ability to speak across the vast and infinite cosmos as a god? We are amateurs at opening the psychic pathways. The pathways are weak and easy to break. The gods can speak across the universe without attracting the baying demonic hordes.
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
The victim's dreams are filled with visions of the gods. They become the gods' thrall, executing their will for promises of power. The victim doesn't realize it has happened. It is subtle, insidious.
Sorry.
That's how it was with me.
Oh, I wonder if it actually
Sorry.
happened then.
What?
That maybe she wasn't actually deceived, but like she was made to think that she was.
Ooh.
She didn't know that she was being deceived when it happened.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, very, very cool.
There's nothing to indicate to that, but like that is would be a cool feature if that was part of the story.
Could be.
Do you understand, investigator?
The syndicate hasn't worked out how to deal with god deception yet. The actions you take at the behest of a god are criminal, but you're a victim of the god. I hope that answered your question.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
It did. Thank you.
It is. What was her question initially? I guess lost. Yeah. I'll check the tape, I guess. Wait. I just.
Yes.
I want to see if there's any more stuff that came up, but I guess not.
Nah. If there is, she will show up as having new dialogue when we scan her, so we can check.
Oh, cool.
May you always live in the shadow, and may you reach the moon.
Yeah, I wonder what those goodbyes are like about.
Wonder what the what?
Those the way they say, because it's different between different people, and it's what's the pattern here?
Wait, but between what? What was the subject? What you're discussing?
And then may you reach shadow, may you reach the moon.
Oh, the goodbyes. See, it's literally I was asking you to repeat the words you said because I didn't hear you properly.
I didn't realize that's what. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that is interesting. I don't know.
Let's talk around here for a little bit.
Yeah,
let's
so we
stay up
found
for a while.
this, which is something.
Also, I guess kind of a better idea of layout of the island.
Sure.
Ooh. Also, there's stuff on this roof too. Maybe there's
I'm into that.
Mysteries.
So we're back on the actual ziggurat itself, not just the graveyard that's attached.
Yeah.
And we're up here on the roof. Ooh,
Roof.
I thought it was a drink for a second.
Oh.
Just a crystal.
Those are they're not like a diamond dozen. They're a different value. Oh, what? Oh, meditate. Nice. Anything up here? Guess not.
Something over there, but really far away. Something down there. I know there's a bunch of stuff that I can kind of only get to by jumping, and I just don't want to have to keep climbing.
Can you look over? But I just want to see the layout of the island from here. Okay, cool. That's the council building, right? That's over there. Yeah, I
I'm
think so
not
because
sure.
no, I think so because like that's like the thing. That's like you see like this yeah, like, kind of stairway looking thing. That's what we got off to onto the roof. So yeah, like yeah, so yeah, it's interesting. The council building is the I
You just cut out B.
kind of assumed. Oh, I was saying the council building doesn't actually go to the ground as I kind of assumed. It's like we've been under it a couple times. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. We have been under it. Good point.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, it's just like
Ooh,
yeah.
vending machine.
Oh, up here. Oh, nice. Yeah.
I want to see if I can get on top of here.
Yeah. Well, you probably have a better chance of that from so the vending machine didn't show up on your meditation, I guess.
No,
I
it
thought they
does.
did.
They totally do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we looked around and we didn't see it, so...
Well, we saw a thing. It just looked small because everything, like... The size and scale of it is a little bit odd, right?
Yeah, it's not like what you would see if you were, like, had, like, see-through vision or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Drinks cost blood crystals.
Yeah.
What we got?
What they serve up here?
D2. The elusive chocolate. A chocolate-flavored drink only sold in remote locations. Hard to find, but worth it.
Nice. Yeah, it sounds like a marketing thing. Like, oh, we have this thing that like, it's like a, I don't know, like I remember like we were talking about like speakeasies were like a thing where like we have a restaurant and you can like look up where it is online, but there's no outward, signage, so it's almost like it's hidden,
Right.
and it's like ooh, you can go to hidden speakeasy, which is like I don't know.
Sure. I don't know what you're talking about, like...
Or it sounds like
online, but alright.
No, or I guess what I'm talking about is like having perceived like hiddenness be like a marketing
Oh,
thing.
sure. I mean, like, also
But-
just rarity and stuff, right? But yeah, the idea of it being perceived is important because you still want to actually sell the thing. Like... Am I hearing something?
Yeah, give people the impression that only they know about it or whatever. Yeah,
Totally.
or the feeling. Yeah, not me. Yeah. The experience of hidden truths.
There's a thing there.
Yeah, makes sense. Ooh, what are the purple things?
So these two, they're the same. They just switch between yellow and pink.
Oh, why?
There you go.
Because oh, you just like go through it. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, I know that there was something down there I wanted to get. The question is there anything that I can get and then go down that far? Because I don't want to have to climb back up as many times as possible, but I think we're just going to jump. Because I want to jump there, because that sounds fun to me.
Yeah.
What?
We have infinite blah. Like yeah, we're on time limits.
Feet?
At the end of the
We
day.
have infinite feet.
Yeah, infinite feet. Also infinite fall damage. Or 0 fall damage, however you choose to say it.
Yeah, the opposite of that.
Infinite fall damage, you just fall like 1 millimeter and you die.
It's true. That's how that works.
Yeah.
It's a drink!
Any amount of falling does you infinite damage, yeah, okay.
The night is so wonderful on Paradise. It's my favorite time. The air dances on the tip of my tongue, and the taste of 1,000 possibilities. The whiskey tastes better in the late hours. You're right, whiskey was made for the night. The closer to midnight, the better.
I wonder how these people feel about the demon problem they're supposedly having over there.
Yeah, supposedly. Maybe they're demons.
Or actually, I don't. Maybe this is like maybe they're syndicate people and they are like because and you're just like hanging out on the island, like
I mean,
waiting
syndicates
for
live on the
living creatures
islands.
what?
Oh, you mean this might be happening not in the future, but currently?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, because others have already left the island, haven't they?
Yeah.
That's an interesting point. It's a very interesting point.
Yeah.
No Warning Whiskey. A work of stultifying? A work
Oh,
of
word.
stultifying incompetence that hates its drinkers. I do love that. An idea of alcohol that hates its drinkers, like most of them.
Or it's just like
Good
you should have
description.
warned me that this whiskey was so bad, but no, that's why they call it no warning whiskey, because no one tells you it's so awful.
Yep.
Yeah, really found to drink. That's very
Hates its drinkers.
yeah. Ah, shoot, we're so confident we made a whiskey that hates its drinkers. I should just give a drinking whiskey, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any secrets? I tried it once, didn't like it. Why not? Well, the dark spiral in my stomach when someone got close to the secret. That's part of having a secret. Proves it's worth keeping. Put me off my food. That's a short one. Alright.
Huh.
I feel like those voices have slipped closer and closer together. 7 Spies Whiskey. Named after a group of martial spies that attempted to infiltrate a hidden ziggurat in Africa. They never came back.
And we have whiskey in their honor.
Yep.
It's funny those phrases like never came back, because like
Haven't yet.
people. Yeah, it's like people say like, oh, that person died, but maybe you're just having a really good time. Maybe you're like, fuck this thing.
Oh no, I'm falling.
Told you so.
No, you didn't. Not that time. That doesn't count.
Nothing counts, and everything counts. Ooh.
Yeah.
hidden area. Wow, it's so hidden.
I mean, maybe there was something in there and I already got it.
I don't remember this place, but
I don't think that's the case either, but it could be. I can't prove it's not.
yeah.
Unless I, looked it up or something.
Yeah, it's literally video recorded.
Well, I just meant I could look up if there was anything there in the, assuming these objects are not randomized. And if they are randomized, then suddenly it's like, oh, cool. Maybe that's why it's empty. But I don't think that's the case either. Anyway, we did the thing we intended to do, and I'm just kind of wandering now, I've realized. So maybe I should try and do something. I do know there's a bunch of people I want to
if
talk
you have
to.
lots of things to do, I would recommend going towards Judge. I think we're
Yeah.
kind of in the area. We're in
take
in
a
the
look.
middle of town. I think that's where he
We've
is.
got,
Or they,
computer.
sorry.
Let's look for, a low number. 216 is low. 296. I don't know what that is, but it looks like they're further away. 136. 100. Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's
Pretty-
Judge, yeah. Hey.
Pretty close.
Yeah, maybe not as a crow flies. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's also Doom Jazz down here. But yeah.
Oh, 200.
Oh, is he 200? Okay, yeah.
I would like to get up there if I could. Lots of
You
cool
wanna try
stuff
it?
on top of these sculptures that I can't get to.
Mm. I think we've been up there before, haven't we?
We've been up, but there's a lot, so I didn't only got a thing while falling, right? Have to go
Yeah, I
over
guess so,
again
yeah.
and get the next one. Anyway, this should lead to where we're heading.
Yeah. Courthouse, yeah.
So we have a thing over there, a couple of things in the distance, something down there looks like,
Ooh.
something here.
Ooh. Ooh, hello.
Yeah, let's grab this one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, it's like hard to judge what's nearby. Ooh, yeah. Okay, it's a blood crystal. Cool.
blood crystal obtained.
I love Wonder the Blood Crystal.
We always do.
Ah. It's the way of the world.
It's the way of the world.
Or whatever.
Whatever. Hey, Shinji.
Oh, hey, we got Violent Sinji. Nice.
How you doing?
Caverns of Industry, it says.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Deep Factory entrance. Look at that.
Yeah.
I think the moon is the most beautiful thing on this island.
Sure.
It's not on the island. It's just cool it, Love Dies. You don't have to be like this. You know what I mean. Do you like the moon? Voices all over the place. It used to be nice. Used to be.
Got it.
The Golden City on the dark side is deserted now. The god lost pain, fled to the moon, and took over the city. He's leeching power from the moon to regain his strength. Why are you such a downer? I was asking you to tell me everything that's bad with it. Oh, I wasn't asking you to tell me everything that's bad with it. I was just making small talk. I need to figure out this voice. I don't like this. I'm doing something weird. The moon is beautiful, and it's massive in the sky on the island. Why can't you just say, yes, Shinji, I agree, it is beautiful, and we have a nice conversation?
And with that, he leaves.
Yeah. Why can't you just do that? Think about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Why can't we?
Why can't we? Let's get real introspective here.
Yeah, I guess it's like our interpreted search for the facts and the truth.
Yeah, maybe.
It's not the same.
Sorry, I have to be pedantic because the facts and the truth are important.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Syndicate people... No, Syndicate people were born, so... I guess they were humans at one point? Or maybe they're still humans? I don't know. They are immortal.
Oh, you're asking about like why they're immortal, why they're not just normal people?
Yeah.
Because I thought it was just a status thing. But yeah, they are immortal, so that's a good point.
Yeah.
Well, then this is like a weird digital construct or something, isn't it? Is that why we're immortal?
I actually don't think it's digital anymore. I think it's just because I think the way people are talking about like the moon is like if the moon's not on the island, then for example, then like if the moon was like created in this virtual reality where the island also is the moon is of the island, but that's the same moon that exists in the quote unquote real world because like the god lost pain is there.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know. It's weird. That's weird.
Yeah. So this is the barracks, I think. Oh, can you get out of the AR for a sec?
There they are.
Trial Before the Stars is the caption here.
The courthouse. So how do I get up there? Just like an elevator or something?
No, it's just an escalator. Or not, it's not even that, it's stairs.
It's a big old
Yeah, this is where we
ramp.
start the game.
Nice. Hello.
And that's where we found One Last Kiss.
What?
Right?
We were in a waterfall. Oh, maybe it's that waterfall. Possible.
Yeah. Oh, is
Mountain
this the way up?
Gorge. Ooh, interesting.
Valley of Statues.
Yeah, this might have been where we were. I think this is where we were. I think you're right.
Yeah, which it seems like she's an important plot point, so we just happened to be in this place and she would have shown up wherever we were at some time.
I think so. They are like a
Yeah.
ghost after all.
Yeah.
Is this going up to the ziggurat? Yeah, it is. Oh, interesting. Huh.
Oh, okay.
I did not know how those were connected, actually, so that's nice to know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Let's go back down the path. Don't risk having to climb up here again.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
there is a thing over there.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's. I know. Yeah. Also, usually I'm the one that's like that, but yeah, let's go and.
I'm just pointing it out.
Yeah. Oh, hey, thing over there too.
There's a thing over
I
here.
guess. Did you not spawn them all, but when we walked down here the first time?
No, I think so. It's just we probably didn't walk down that path. We probably jumped over this or something silly.
Yeah, that would have been silly.
Like, I can imagine me doing that, jumping from here to there or something.
Well, you didn't really have much jumping back then.
Yeah, I guess that's sort of true.
So I think that's like.
Did I pick this
And,
up? Hey, friend,
that-
can I talk to you? I can't talk to you.
No, you talked to him over there.
Yeah, but that's like entering the trial, right?
Uh,
What is this? My old gun. When the time comes to execute justice, she will sing the song of punishment. Oh, interesting.
cool. So, yeah, I think you can talk to him and like not start the thing.
Investigator.
The
Are you our savior as well?
investigator. Are you our savior as well?
Is paradise worth saving?
Is paradise worth saving? Are you ready to start the trial that would determine the fate of the syndicate? Have you found facts and crafted a truth? I am ready to work through this with you, Lady Loved Eyes. We shall examine your case files and cast a light upon the shadowy recesses where truth lies.
The door to truth will open.
Are you ready to begin the trials, Lady Loved Eyes? This is the point of no return. Ensure that you are happy with your evidence and reasoning. There is no going back. No, I'm going to continue investigating.
Yeah, okay. It's worth a check. I kind of
Still
interested
working
in
on
the
it, Judge.
character.
I am almost salivating for the trial. Come back when you are ready.
Doesn't seem very neutral. Oh,
I can ask some questions. Good idea, B. Dang.
Oh, nice. That's
Because I was
that's
so
already
sure
neutral,
we'd done
pretty
that
good.
before. I was so sure we'd already like come back and
Well,
been
I mean,
like,
we didn't
hey.
have anything to ask.
We didn't
back
have anything
then.
to ask, yeah. So I remembered that dialogue we just saw, and I was like, yeah, I was pretty sure they were going to ask us if we wanted to do the trial or not, and we were going to say no, and it was just going to leave, but no. We have some questions.
Yeah.
Very cool. They did not have an exclamation mark. This is weird. Why did you make Architect the acting leader? Perfect 25 is her design, her vision. The Syndicate has been mortally wounded. We cannot let the move to the new island suffer as well. The law forbids her to be on the council. I have not forgotten her father's crimes. She is a temporary leader. We will go to the new island, and she will step down.
The investigator is here.
Any assurance on that? The marshals work for the council and the syndicate. They will ensure she steps down.
Sorry.
I hope you're right. I am... Oh, just the same text. Got it. I'm gonna read that every time. Witnesses authority. Doesn't witness to the end usually have authority at the end of an island? The remaining syndicate members are all submerged in the bubbling swamp of suspicion. This includes witness.
Crime is repulsive.
You just took jurisdiction. I am impartial. My ego was scrubbed a long time ago. I am fused to this island. I cannot move from the chamber of justice.
Are they a syndicate member or?
I
I
think
guess so.
I think they're more like a
A
computer.
robot.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, they
Like-
said their ego was scrubbed a long time ago.
Well, the idea
means that they
like
have
they're
to
not
have-
going to move to the new island though, right? They're fused
Yes.
to this island. They will never leave
Yeah.
here. They are going to
I
die
guess,
with it.
yeah, I guess what I'm kind of asking is like, were they a syndicate member before that, or?
Oh yes, I believe so.
Okay, cool.
Judge was there was a line somewhere. I don't know if it was a relic or not, but they were talking about how somebody like offered themselves to become judge basically. And I was
Okay.
like, oh, that sounds like someone looking for power. But then it's like, no, they're not really that same person anymore. They just have like they basically use their body. I think. I don't know.
I guess
got some,
so, yeah.
Wires and stuff coming out of them.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah. You and I are the only ones free of suspicion. You and I understand the truths. Okay. Interesting. So I remember thinking that before, like, do we know for a fact that Judge is impartial? And we are acting on that assumption,
But Judge told us that, yeah.
but
I
who's
mean,
to say?
no one has contradicted them.
Right,
So.
it's the kind of thing that the game is telling us that we should believe this. And so I'm going to, but like, because it would be rude of the game to otherwise.
Yeah.
Where are the rest of the syndicate? Some made it out, ferried through the paradise gates to the new island. The rest remain here, the gates sealed after the bloodbath.
Nanny, the hell?
Are they suspects as well?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
It is possible that they set a conspiracy in motion before they left. I doubt it, though. Very convincing. Criminals always return to the scene of the crime. They insert themselves in the narrative they need to know. I mean,
That's
not if
interesting.
you're like concocting a conspiracy. I don't think that's the same kind of thing, but okay.
Well, I mean, I can imagine. Well, okay, so that's like two things. One, I can't imagine like wanting to see it go through because it's very important and you want to like be there to act in case of thing, but also means it kind of implicates the folks that were in charge of who left when,
Mhm.
and that would be like Yuri, right?
Well, that's a good point. Yeah, it's a very good point.
and, and Witness
Yeah.
and Lydia.
Yeah, no,
To a certain
that's a
extent.
really good point, actually.
Yeah.
The rest of the syndicate are on the new island. The gates are sealed. They can't come back. They cannot revisit.
Got it.
I see. They can't exert influence from the new island or keep tabs on the investigation. If you commit a crime to end all crimes, you need to know how it's playing out. Focus on the suspects here. If a conspiracy was initiated by someone who has left, a co-conspirator will be on this island. You will reveal the truth through them. If a conspiracy was initiated by someone who has left, a co-conspirator will be here. That makes okay, yeah. So, at very least, we can find a co-conspirator, even if there's other people connected to it. That's still, yeah. Why me? Why me? I nearly allowed damned Harmony to wipe us out. You don't get exiled for a misdemeanor. You were the victim, not the criminal. The Syndicate is wrong to punish those that smell the rose of a god's deception. The gods are insidious, slithering into your mind. Corruption by an astral deity is not consensual.
Sure.
You're the only one to have ever said that. I was bound by Montserrat and the Council all those millennia ago. Okay. This island is not the millennia old.
Yeah.
So I guess I must be wrong about the whole island.
How long have they said the others for?
900 and some odd years. Maybe almost 1,000, but you wouldn't say millennia plural if that's what you were referring to.
Yeah.
I believe it's 900 or something. If it turns out being 9,000, I'll be very surprised, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I can make it up to you. Well, thank you, Judge. Alright, the truth cannot
truth.
hide.
The truth, very important follow there.
Ooh, very good eye.
Hmm.
Anything else in here?
Oh. Meditate for a bit. Maybe take a look.
Alright.
That's like nice. It's like kind of. It's like good to like be sure. That's the secret.
Look at this! Oh, it's huge, too.
Sure.
Big secret.
Gun.
Check out this cool gun.
I wonder if like you're gonna pick that up. Like, are you gonna have to go like find that person and shoot them?
Well,
After
so
you
actually,
talked over
something
with
that I
Judge?
remember was when we were talking to One Last Kiss last time.
Yeah.
She actually told us to, in the trial, try and like make people kind of admit it, right? Like
Yeah.
point people against each
Ooh,
other and make them
yeah.
fight. So like
Yeah,
I think
ooh,
there's, like they're all gonna be there. It sounds like, right?
Okay.
So I don't think we're gonna have to go find somebody. Unless
Yeah.
it was KHX, in which case we'll have to go find KHX, I guess.
Well, he's been found.
I mean, you know, I think that's true, but there was a moment where when One Last Kiss said he's still on the island, I thought, does she mean his body or does she mean his soul, right?
Oh. Oh,
Possible.
did we get that? Did we get that drink place?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I don't think we were like carrying drink stuff before.
Huh. No, I'm wrong. Good call.
Also, I don't think we went this way when we
82.
immediately left.
Very cool. Thank you. Angel Ward, a highball named after a district on one of the old islands. It was rife with unexplained crime before the Paradise Psycho Unit determined the demonic cause. The flavor changes each island in line with the new whiskey blend.
Not that like any of the citizens who drink it would know, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
I guess like there's like way more syndicate people than like we
Yeah.
are seeing here.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm. Also, the entire council. That was like, I don't know, what, 10 people or something?
okay, yeah, I guess, yeah.
Even if there weren't other syndicate people on other islands, that's still more. I mean, not a whole like city's worth or whatever, but you know. God, this game's so pretty. You just get like,
Yeah, I like when this music comes on. It's
like
nice.
that's actually a really good
Oh, we're in Syndicate HQ, concrete bureaucracy.
concrete bureaucracy. Very good.
Yeah.
Like leaves and stuff are hard to make look good. This looks beautiful.
Yeah. Even clipping like this, yeah.
Yeah.
What is there anything? Oh, is this the mural of the? Oh, hey, hello. Have we seen this?
The gods formed an elite guard retinue with these creatures from Mars. They are fiercely loyal and revered just as much as the gods themselves.
Cool. Oh, there was like a thing here where we had to like put stuff in.
Put
like
stuff in. Oh,
like-
yeah, there was. Thank you.
yeah. Have we collected enough emblems yet? I wonder.
I don't remember collecting any more, honestly, but I'll take a
Well,
look at it.
let's take a look. Yeah.
I'm also gonna check this because I don't remember what this is. I'm pretty sure we read that. His
Oh, this is
I think very good.
Oh, I guess that means we've already seen it, but just want to check again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, vampire
Empirical
report,
a confidential report, but victims of pure attack.
Yeah, so it's good to
yeah,
check.
That's it. That's all that we got. All right. Yeah. No, I'm sure we.
So I actually wonder if Vampire Fang has like anything to do because
I think it
well,
does. I don't think it's just a weird one-off thing.
yeah, it's the kind of thing. Oh, do you want to check the thing though? Before you
What
go down the elevator, the mirror, or yeah, over there. Like it looks like it's almost complete. Yeah.
Well, it would be in it then, right? Yeah. Like we've
Okay.
never. I mean, unless.
I mean, I just want to say like we might have like found them around but didn't go back here. I didn't remember.
Right. Totally. Yeah.
Oh, there was
I
one.
wasn't like avoiding it or anything. I just.
Yeah, there was one on top of
didn't
like
see
an elevator.
it. Oh yeah, there was one on top of that elevator. I forgot
And
about
we never
that.
really got. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, we should. Well, we go back. We haven't been back to the area in a little while too.
We haven't. What the
Yeah.
heck is this? Is this the thing that we're talking about?
No, it's yeah, keep going around. Ooh, what's that?
There's another statue.
I guess we've seen it before.
The god dying from sadness is a sentient rock that drifted to Earth in the cosmic wake of the other gods. A renowned despair philosopher. That is cool. I don't think I've ever read that one before. I was wondering why there was big rocks.
That's weird because like the spirit philosopher is like sounds like a job, but like why would a god have a job?
Doesn't really sound like a job. I don't think of a philosopher as a job, to be honest. Sorry, philosophers.
Wow, rude.
Vile Embrace journeyed across the stars to find new races to vivisect. A carnal god whose followers engage in extreme sex.
Wow.
It's the truth.
Oh.
I hear you.
In effect. Oh, it's something down there. There's like a gap there.
I think this is where I was hearing it from. I was here and I was like, where is that sound? And it was up there.
Oh, cool. Neato.
Yeah.
So you keep going around. I think the elevator is like on the other side of this building.
It wasn't the
There's
elevator we
column
were
wall.
just looking at?
No.
Oh.
It had a thing on top of it. The door. That's M's Harmony, I think. Yeah.
Believe so. Ah, here we are.
Yeah, this is the one. Yeah. So now we can probably get up there just on our own power.
Yeah.
Key item obtained.
A red crest found in the Syndicate HQ. Looks like it'll fit into something. Cool, but it looked like there was more than just one required, but...
Yeah. Do you want to go up the elevator? I mean, it's like up the elevator. They have to all be here. If, like they have the same item description.
Yeah, I think we've seen so far that they've been very consistent like that.
Yeah.
Looks like I need to collect more. Right, yes. They just automatically click it. You don't have to go and submit.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
1, 2... Looks like 4. Looks like 4.
Yeah.
I don't think that this one is one.
But no, was that true? Because like in the one in the apartments, we had to.
No,
like,
it's
go up
only
to
been
the
true for
thing.
the red ones. It's only been true for the red ones.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't remember that.
I remember the first time I walked up. So, well, I was wondering if maybe I was wrong because I remember walking up to it and it being already filled, and I was like, away from it all. And I was wondering about whether or not there just were already some in them, like they weren't all missing or something. But the fact that they didn't click, like a new one didn't click in there, I feel like confirms it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to go up to the elevator that we found the thing on? There might be more up there.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, also, yeah, good call.
All right, cool. Those three, ish.
Yeah, there's so many more powers than we did when we were here last.
Yeah.
So that
Is
seems
this
to be the biggest.
just?
Oh,
Is that just this door?
I guess so. Do you want to try my A again?
No, it was not just this door. Okay, cool.
Okay, good. It might be just
It is just
thing,
that though. Yeah, but there was what? So yeah, looks like upstairs is a good idea to go.
yeah. Oh, can you get on top of the elevator and see if you can jump up to this somewhere?
I think I might. Ooh, glowy lights.
Ooh.
Hello.
Hey, that seems like a thing. Oh, poof. Nice. Good skills.
What?
Okay.
I fell off a cliff and into some water.
I guess it always found you midair or something. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess.
totally. Time kept going. That's awesome.
Oh, I see. Cool. I didn't realize. Oh, what's this?
There's a jet ski. I found a jet ski.
Wait, have you done this before?
No.
What the-
It's the pyramid! I didn't know we could come here. Pyramid, crying grudge.
Oh, we have found so many cool things.
Yeah,
Wow.
I knew that there was. I remember seeing that jet ski, and I don't remember if I just went, "Ooh, let's talk to Doom Jazz first," and I didn't bother clicking on it, or if I didn't notice it was interactable or what. But yeah, I just walked up and was like, "Okay, cool, sweet."
Oh, that's a nightmare computer. We
I
have
was
all the
really
things.
hoping there'd be a zip zap here.
Oh, can you check the map description of this place? What's the deal with this?
Oh, this is a pyramid where that god is buried. You are here, home of a god.
Oh, cool. Let's get to see it again.
Yeah. The door is sealed. See what happens.
Nightmare computer.
Alright.
Okay, and this one requires all four, yeah. So, we're getting towards some endgame stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It says a star on top, yeah. Crescent and star. Yeah.
And then whatever this thing is.
Yeah, these ones are tricky.
um,
So there's bomb two, yes.
And arm.
And there's bomb two below, yeah.
That may or may not be correct. I'm not entirely sure. 80%.
Nightmare computer.
Got it. Okay.
This seems like a great idea.
It does.
Do you want to meditate here? See if it's like anything around the edges. Ooh, pretty.
Huh. Was that there before?
I think it's just only visible when you're looking at it from below.
No, I meant before we opened the door.
I think I would imagine so.
Mm.
Ooh, hello.
Well,
You're
Why-
stuck here, huh?
no save
Let's go
points
to-
in your house, huh?
Let's
Oh,
go
I
to
don't like
Thieves.
that. Ah, I don't like that sound. Crying grudge. Right,
Do you hear it?
of course.
Who do we hear? Oh, were they the spirit philosopher? No, who were they?
I don't remember.
Okay, cool. Let's talk to them.
Crying grudge. I don't know. I don't like that sound. Let me try something else.
Beep boop boop beep boop 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 beep.
You think they're a robot?
No, just that'd be silly sound, I guess. I like how like, even the game doesn't have the last character.
Yeah. Translation: why am I plagued by insects? Translation: you don't seem particularly fazed by meeting a god.
Happened before.
It's a strange day.
day.
I'm having a strange day. This isn't the weirdest thing I've done. That's just always true for player characters. What's up with them?
Yeah.
I also just noticed that up here it just uses question marks in the log. Translation: too many of you have come to see me in the last few years, exploiting my weakened state. Who? Translation: your mad king, obsessed little shit. Translation: the masked man, a sneaky one, that one.
Witness?
Witness. Translation: the woman that builds, she's pure to her goal in her goals. I admire her.
We
I
might have
really
like,
wish
oh,
there was some
basically-
sound for this. Like, come on, game. I feel like I don't know.
I mean,
What's
it
that?
doesn't defeat the point.
I mean, would it?
Yeah. The point isn't to be like voice acted. Like, yeah.
I feel like some weird alien sound would be very useful for
yeah.
conveying the gravitas of the situation.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if like
There was some growling.
since we had the translation, I wonder if we could like figure out what these letters mean and also what is going on his shirt.
Oh, I'm sure somebody has, and I'm not going to. That's not a me
Yeah,
thing.
I will look it up in the wiki afterwards.
Yeah, that's certainly one of those secrets from my perspective. Good luck on all the spades who like doing that, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Translation: and now you, who are you? You don't feel like that's Starlight's voice, but oh well. I'm the investigator. Translation: what are you investigating?
Got it.
Last night someone murdered the council. That's a funny one. Translation: well, I kind of called that, didn't I?
That was great. I like the idea that this god's laugh is like entirely different from the rest of the way they talk.
Yeah. Well, it was wah 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 as opposed to wah. It was consistent. Come on.
Yeah.
Translation: the Mad King is dead. Why do you fit a monster on as mad? Translation: he believed he was more than he was. Anyone like that is mad. He doubled down on his madness, though. His plans for the next island. The arrogance.
Oh, we heard about this. Yeah.
Who was the masked man that came to see you? Translation: are all of you like him? Why live like that? Translation: you need to find why he took my flesh from me.
Oh,
What?
interesting. That's some contraband.
Nanny the hell?
Thanks, Sexy.
I feel like that's appropriate here.
Yeah.
Do you have a name? Translation: the one that oversees the end of an island. I have met him before. He came to me recently.
What the hell?
Witness? What did he want? What did he want?
My skin.
Translation: my flesh.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Why? Translation: the key to a lock, same as the woman. Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
The woman is
So-
Carmelina, right? He said it was the architect? Or they said it was the architect?
Yeah, but they also said they admired her, so but they're in cahoots, and I don't think they like Witness that much.
Right, Carmelina and Witness are... Yeah, good call, good call.
Yeah.
You called her a builder. Do you mean architect Carmelina? Translation: she is more creative. She had a better plan. More creative than whom? What plan are you talking about? Translation: the flesh was fused with another. My body lives elsewhere on this island.
Hmm.
Okay. Anyone else stop by to tear a strip off? Translation: when the Mad King wasn't so mad, he used my flesh to make the lock. He wore it on a pendant. No one can open the lock without him. Right.
Oh, is that one of the seals? Like the further force seal?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. No, I thought that was clear when I was
Yeah,
like,
so
ooh,
if
a
it-
lock. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes, I didn't.
I mean,
but
it was my
yeah.
assumption. I could be wrong, right? But the idea that Montserrat used it to create the seal, and that's why only the council can get in there, like, yes. But other
Yeah,
people
okay,
have also
this is
gotten a
pretty-
piece.
This is pretty implicating a witness and maybe Carmelina.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What lock? Translation: the Mad King's fourth holy seal. You need my flesh to pass through it. So the fourth seal. Have we heard anything about the third?
I don't think so yet.
Okay, I don't think so either. The first is just some guards. The second is space.
It
just
kinda
space.
It escalates pretty rapidly.
It
and
really
then,
does, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you know about someone possessed by a demon? Translation: I can feel him out there. The anger emanating is like a smog. Did he get some of your flesh? Translation: he didn't come here, but who can say? Right. Someone might have given flesh to Henry to do a thing.
Yeah.
I like that it adds the note before the translation.
Yeah.
It's really funny. Translation: leave me, I'm bored of you.
Oh, what was the note then? Wait, yeah, what's this note also?
You've breached the fourth holy seal.
The fourth holy seal requires godliness to get through. I need to find out how someone tricked the seal.
Well, okay,
the
so
seal.
also saying like Monster and the Council, they had to. So Monster had like a key too because he had to
the
get in
pendant
somehow.
was the key, right?
Yeah.
Or I don't think it was technically. I think it's something to do with Montserrat specifically plus the flesh. So
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think the flesh is enough to get through the seal, but I could be wrong. An investigation. Oh, let me try again. An investigation into the heart of madness begins. Lady Lovedyes must find the facts and assemble the truth. The road to her truth will be a long one. The journey will be hard, and the light of her truth glows dimly, but with facts it will shine bright. Well,
Okay. Can you give me the notes? I want to see what the last two notes were, if anything.
honestly, we're over time. I think it sounds like a great way to start the next session.
Yeah, cool. Well, I feel like we're forgetting next session, so I just want to quickly do it.
I don't know. I guess we'll just have to remember. Oh, cool. That's the pyramid in the sea. Okay, I like that. That's cute. It's a cute loading screen.
Yeah, actually, I kind of would like to go back there as well to like meditate and see if there's any like trinkets around.
I think there wasn't, right? We did meditate.
No, I don't think we did.
Well, I remember doing it, but yeah, we should. Lots of stuff to do every single
okay.
time.
Yeah, the island's full of secrets, and we just found a couple cool ones.
We
Yeah.
just found a lot of cool stuff. So
Good
that is it
episode.
for us today. I hope everyone had a lovely time. I hope everyone's been it's very cool stuff. Very excited. Probably next time we'll talk to Doom Jazz because he happens to be here. So I'll catch you next time. I have been Darcy Bits. This has been Paradise Killer. With me has been B. Have a good night.